Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Luca Bacchio looks to get on the end of this. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his...
And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Barella deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Eder Militao. It's a good ball out wide. Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Luca Bacchio gets into a good position. Benfica have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Luca Bacchio with the short one. And he's being shifted off it. And now they can spring out of defence. Foden. And he's in on goal. Luca Bacchio. Fermin. "30 minutes gone." And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. That's another chance. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping carry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky and it'll come your way.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Paris Saint-Germain can certainly afford to see this half out reset during the break.
5 minutes till the break. He's in a great position here. Now that looks a decent ball. Dahl's cross. Climbs up big! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Benfica, after 44 minutes, is number 14.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Benfica grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take it.
Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Paris Saint-Germain are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Benfica kick off the second half. Araujo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a nicely shaped ball. He's having a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Antonio Silva. That's gone for a throw-in. Rijkaard. He's looking wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Dahl is flagged offside. And it's Dahl. Great vision. Spread neatly.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
It's a searching pass. Played into space out wide. That'll be a throw. Lopez. Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Araujo. Camavinga gets across to intercept that. Played back in. Bacchio. Bacchio. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter.
Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitutions taking place.
Benfica choosing to make the first change. Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And he shoots!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Araujo. They really do have to make something of this. Can he get onto this? Araujo.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Lopez. Now it's Foden. And he cuts out the supply. Could move up a gear here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side, it turned into a very, very smooth ride. Mbappe lifting up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
clear it away. It'll be a throw-in. And he's gone looking for safety. Fermin. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's hoisted clear. That's gone for a throw-in. And here's Foden. Fermin could try cutting inside here. Cross into the box. And he's cut it out. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position, and this guy, Çalhanoğlu, is one of the players who has really shone in recent times. He's not the quickest, but both his delivery and his distribution are consistently excellent. And once he starts finding spaces about 5 to 10 yards outside the box, he can be a real handful for any opposition.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Barella. So we're still where we started right now. He's dribbled past his man here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dumfries. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that has been cleared. And they're quick to get it back.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Martinez. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Dumfries. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nicely aimed pass. Foden. Great vision. Barella.
There will be one
Oh, he's
minute
been
added
clever!
time.
Dumfries. And there is the half-time whistle. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's in space and looking for options. Delivered in. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Martinez. Spread it left. And that's been drilled in. Raya deals with that
The
nice and
attendance for
simple.
this match was
He's
80,953.
looking wide. Aimed in towards the centre. Out of play for a goal kick. Nicely weighted ball. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. A header! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Aimed beyond the defence. And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Barella. Dumfries. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Distributed tidily.
Substitution for Inter. Number 14. Number 32. DeMarco. Number 2.
They're avoiding the
Dumfries.
blatantly obvious by not
Coming on
getting
the
the ball
field,
into the opposition
number
box.
9,
That's where it has to be.
Number 11.
Hazard looking to
Number
run onto
7,
it.
Zielinski. There will be 1 minute added time.
That is lovely. And he's gone backward here. He's having a shot! Oh. And that is that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Any reflections on what
And
you've
if you
seen,
do
Jim?
have a chance
Paris
today,
Saint-Germain
please
can
take some
always
time
take
out to give
more
your
positives
support
from
to
a
our
result
better
like
stadium
this.
partners.
Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he was quick to react. Foden. And here's Hazard. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Ivan Perisic, is a real picture of versatility. A natural winger, a very good one, as evidenced on both the world and European scenes. But his excellent work rate allows him to take on all sorts of extra roles, and even wing-back at times.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard. And it's Barella. That's really nicely played. Kovac clears.
Yeah, actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Threads one in. Knocks it into space. Nicely weighted ball. That's been drilled in. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Now, what about a counter-attack? Turns back here, probably the best option. Rijkaard. Now Eder Militao. Now that looks a decent ball. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Perisic. Till. Fairman. Nicely spread. That has been slung wide. That's very neat. Skims one in. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Fermin. Good driving run. Now then, Foden! Pinches it off him. Barella. And here's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Shapes the shoot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Paris Saint-Germain are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So off we go once more. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, that's neat. Now this could be a chance. Aims beyond the defence. Shoots! It's hit the upright. Driving forward. Is there any support? He might not need it. Now that is commitment to the cause. They've played it short. He's on it. Can he get away? Played in. And he's there to clear it. Tries to pass it through. Real chance! Eder Militao attempts a clearance. Big chance! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The goal scorer for PSV after 57 minutes.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
PSV grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Till over to the left. Perisic receives it in a wide position. Perisic engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Foden. And it's Pedri. And it's Barella. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So, what can they make of this?
Substitution.
Fermin, who does have an assist to his name. Spread out to the left.
PSV really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Fairman. Now it's Player. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And the finish! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Player has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Shooten.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Player. Played out to the left flank. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It's been shipped out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Fermin. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your reflections then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain may have approached this game as a probable win, Peter, and didn't address the basics properly that may have achieved it.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. And here's the chance to counter. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this player, Vlahovic, is more impressive game by game, Peter. Big Serbian, he's proven that he has lots of dimensions to his game. And I think people look at him and probably imagine that all they're going to do is bounce balls off him. But he's not that kind of centre-forward. He's got a lot more to his game. He's quick, deceptively quick on the turn. And there's great dynamism to his movement.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Cambiasso.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
That has been slung wide. Locatelli. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ball's gone out of play. Foden. It's Pedri. Foden. And it's Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Picked out brilliantly. They've got to be quick to recover this. He can get that clear. Fermin. Great vision. Tries a shot! It's loose and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
The goal scorer for Paris Saint-Germain after 31 minutes is number 24, Eden Hazard.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Cambiasso. And that's a throw-in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
They've played it short. He's on it. Can he get away? Great chance! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Yildiz with the short one. Ball swung in. Hazard gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Foden. Oh, that's nice. Francisco Conceição. Oh, they could break here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cambiasso. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact
Just
that there was a
request
genuine
today
flow
for
to
everybody
this
to
game,
please
as well
kindly
as
remove
intent.
any cars parked on
But
the road
I can't help
outside the
feeling that
stadium.
their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Paris Saint-Germain can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. second half gets underway. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a one-goal lead. Can he get it through? And he shoots! It's there! And this is getting better and better. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Cambiasso. Cambiasso puts the ball in. Raya claims it without any fuss.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Thuram. And here's Vlahovic. Now that's well seen too. Spread it left. 60 minutes played. Pedri tries to play it through, and the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Number 18, Kylian Mbappe. Substitution on the field. Number 7,
So
Francisco
time for
Conceição.
change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a good ball out wide. Chooses to go back. Takes a shot! In comes the corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Barella. Elects to cross. McKennie. That's a sharp pass. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Cambiasso. Yildiz. Kalulu gets over and intercepts. Now it's David. Paris Saint-Germain are closing in on a comfortable win.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Cambiasso puts his foot on the gas. Hazard. Now it's Barella. Closing. There's the shot! And how did he not make it four?
Substitution on the field. Number 10,
injured personnel.
Coming on the field, number 14, Milik. Number 18,
Turan.
Kostic. 4 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. Fermin. And that's it. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Barella picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
To give your support to our Better Stadium
Any
Fund.
reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That'll be a throw. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, when it comes to centre-backs, Peter, we can't really ignore the impressive Sven Botman, who is a bit on the tall side, being 6'5". But, you know, having come through total football, sometimes you think that this guy is not really a defender because his passing game is so good. He can spray the ball anywhere from a central defensive position, and I'm sure we're going to see lots of that with what's to come.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. It's a promising position. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's got away. Haaland. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's That has been slung wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Barnes with a beautifully timed run. Now it's Haaland. Linton.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Barnes! And he nearly went all the way.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Murphy.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Now it's Murphy. Quick look, then plays it in. And that should get the job done. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Salah. Good purposeful running this. And that looks a decent ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Threads one in. And he's gone looking for safety. Scholes is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now the delivery. Chooses to go back. There's the shot! It's in! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
The whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
No, that's been intercepted. Newcastle can't breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Foden, played out wide. Paris Saint-Germain still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Oh, played through for the wide man. Foden. Just about up to the hour now. Now that's well seen too.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He has found a way through. Barnes. Soboslai gets rid without sophistication. And it's Guimaraes. Joe Linton, who does have an assist to his name.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Tonali. Newcastle looking to pass their way through. Burn. Out for a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Szoboszlai. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Paris Saint-Germain are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is so...
Osula, and the shot! And he hits the net! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
After 87 minutes is
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Newcastle could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Elanga.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Osula. Pope gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.